Alright, we're back.
I have obtained grilled chicken and ranch.
Sam's got the fucking runch.
They had a 3-pound bag of grilled chicken at Sam's Club for like $7 on clearance.
It's like good shit,
And
too.
it's frozen, and it's not really gonna go bad at all, and it's delicious.
Yes.
It's very good protein.
And now that our proficiency is maxed out, we just make fucking shit tons of lockpicks every time we do it. Like, we're dead at getting almost like 15 lockpicks a time, like, every time.
I can never make grilled chicken right myself because we don't have a grill.
Yeah.
So I kind of prefer getting the bags. It makes them more convenient when I am out of spoons and I still want to eat healthy.
Yeah. People shit on frozen food, but, like, honestly, it's not that. You just need to know, like, what to get, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, quiet down.
Please at school will be shown to get in their way, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. Let's talk of canceling it, but we couldn't just do that. So your preparation for don't push yourself too hard. Odd.
Thank you again for heating this up.
Anytime, dear. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Seriously? Police are at Shujin? Not going to high school. Seems like calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Second year start in the afternoon, make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. Who knows? Be careful, guys. Try not to say too much. Let's see if their lies you may be telling. Great! We're being investigated.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and... you two will go together.
Huh? Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave
Great,
us.
we're being paired up with the one who can't act her way out of a paper bag.
Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamishita?
Dang, everybody.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you.
Pappy. You lost again? We're over here.
Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could
Well,
you
that
ask
was
her to come in?
ominous. They only asked us like 2 fucking things.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would
I mean,
come
to
up
be
this way.
fair, talking to people in
Sounds like
power,
we
like
can't take
police
the police
officers
lightly
getting
either.
interviewed or whatever, is still scary.
Yeah.
Didn't you think that detective guy was...
But I mean, in this case, we know we did something wrong.
Yeah.
Not to me. You looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, and now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is. I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole. We were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only
I mean, I
do
guess
the
she has a
opposite.
point.
I guess.
Fine.
But I also feel like
I
it's
agree.
suspicious
The more
to get
time I
your
have to
entire
kill, the more
gaggle
time I'll
that they
spend
saw you
worrying
were
about
hanging
all
out
this
with in
stuff.
a festival committee.
Well, the thing is, right, we need to make it look like we're hanging out all the time. Like, this is just our group of friends no matter what. Not that we're basically, you know, co-workers in this instance.
Don't jinx it.
It only really seems weird to us because there's such a large group of kids, you know? Because if it was still just, you know, say, randomly example, like, it was still just, like, Joker, Ryuji, on, no one will think about it because it's just 3 kids hanging out, you know what I mean?
I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
All right. I know they ain't letting our asses out, so
What
let's
do
just
you
make
want
some
to do?
curry and go to bed.
Let me explain.
Secret ingredient: coffee. When used in curry, instant
Hey.
coffee brings a mature, complexion to the dish, subtly enhancing the flavor. Coffee has anti-aging and slimming properties, but too much will turn the curry bitter. Mix in a little bit at a time. Sick.
Yes.
All right.
Just put it.
I can't really move.
Okay.
Because you know my gallbladder and all that.
Your lack thereof.
Yep.
Yes.
Just taken
I have
from
another suggestion. Call for the
Secret
arrest
ingredient:
of
Morgana
the
flambe.
thief, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned.
I still can't believe this entire time I was in fact not lactose intolerant, and instead
I'm truly
it was my gallbladder.
amazed at the
and having
atrocious
gallbladder
methods
attacks.
you come
It's
up
fucking
with.
wild.
Yeah, blah blah blah. The cops are here. We know.
This is it.
Sorry, I like read that completely fucking wrong for a second. I was like, wait, what the fuck is the answer?
You're good.
What would we do with school festivals committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? Those regarding who people want to see as a guest of honor. Oh, right. I mean those lame guests come to a panel? Festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tell the results. Come to student council once classes are over. Oh, that's so damn boring. Haru has not found anything. Blah, 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 blah. We know. This game loves to reiterate information we already fucking know. Random question: how long will stream be tonight? I want a Pokemon, but not sure. Not 100% sure, honestly.
I don't have time
We were
to
talking
do
about
crap
monkey
like
moding,
this.
but considering, like, I know what's going to come next, and once we hit the next dungeon, we're probably going to stop because I want to dedicate, like, a whole stream worth of time to the next dungeon because it's a whole dungeon. But I don't remember how long it's going to fucking take, so I'm not sure yet.
I imagine the next dungeon's coming up soon.
Yeah, if it's, like, wicked soon, we can do a little bit of it. But, like,
Goro Akechi.
hard to say.
This one too. Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well.
Great.
Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
We're gathering information too. You know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look.
Even more, I was like, I wasn't doing
This ain't
shit.
good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder?
So now they're accusing us of.
You want to dedicate streams to a town and dungeon because of a Persona game. We another 30 streams of backtracking for shitty puzzles. Honestly, now that we're past the space dungeon, none of them are that bad. There's one or two chunks of dungeon I can think of where I'm like, oh boy, this part, but not even close to the fuck. Like the space, we have dug ourselves out of the low point of this
First
game.
place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than
It always fucks me up when I am reminded that his name is
It would be
Goro.
best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
It's always really funny when I tell people, yeah, I legally changed my name. I wasn't born with this name. And then I tell them, and every time they're like, oh, ew. Like, God, no, Salem fits. Like, what the fuck? Or when somebody is like, oh my God, I love that name. It's so unique and so cool. And I'm like, thanks, I picked it out myself. And they're like, wait, what?
It's not that I don't trust her, but even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Futaba's hard at work, probably.
Hey.
Smoking inside, bud. Come on.
It's his restaurant.
Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group.
So he's kind of vouching for us.
Said,
sort of.
I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
Futaba then played 48 more rounds of casual TF2, tryharding every round. Who does Futaba main in TF2?
Heavy.
Yeah, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Futaba's got nothing. Sniper, I could see that. Huntsman Sniper. Huntsman Sniper specifically.
Racerback Huntman Sniper.
Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky, kid. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
I mean, I've been railing my teacher, but like, besides
let him come. Oh.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Gotta keep on the down low. Who's texting me? Oh, it's this fucking twink again. Let's go. I'm gonna hang out with Akechi, I guess. You.
Hi.
No, hey. Futaba isn't a godless coward.
What do you want to do?
Thank you.
I don't think this is gonna go up right now. Are we stuck at a fucking stopgap already with his? Well, I mean, if we are, that's good. That means we're on better track than I thought we were.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival.
The last two can only be done during the next battles.
I'm
Okay.
considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me.
This seems like a poor decision, but like I'm not sure how many other options we have.
That knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun? Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
I do.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please?
I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already. He says let me think about it.
Words with friends? Oh, fuck off!
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
Cry, probably.
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
We can actually go out if we want. Let's do that. My kindness probably hasn't gone up yet, has it? Fuck. Oh wait, I bought something to get. I bought another DVD. We need to do that.
Oh.
Kindness. I'm so fucking nice.
Awesome.
I love the way Morgana sits like a man. I've seen Bean sit like that, I think.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, I guess Sammy.
Well... Yes.
And the school festival's tomorrow. Oh.
We're stupid.
I know. Hey. What if I use my evil mind powers to reduce stream running time by 5 to 10 seconds? These kids are way too into fucking, like, cop shit. Like, I made this joke, like, 8 fucking streams ago, but I'm gonna do it again. It's like, fiction is the only place where a famous detective is a thing. Like, there's no such thing as a famous detective. That's, like, against the point of being a fucking detective. You know? You good?
Yeah. Sorry, I just had something in my eye.
No, I thought you just, like, you looked like, I couldn't tell if you're, like, try not to fall asleep or something.
No. I'm awake.
We're in the top 10, baby.
Woo!
And our charm is maxed out. Sick.
God damn it, our kindness. We're assholes.
Who needs to be nice when everyone loves you?
I can't relate. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Jameson, it wasn't that funny, dickweed.
You just caught me off guard. No, Akechi, nothing, but tomorrow's start of school festival. This be okay? If Akechi couldn't decline our offer, we don't have a guest. That's what you're worried about? And then you get Akechi agree somehow. What's Bastard up to anyways? He's done anything since he said he's gonna go into hiding. Try to explain circumstances trying to school festival again. Hopefully he can give me a response at the end of the day. I mean, I could just text him and try to turn it into a dick measuring contest. He'll probably show up.
Yo.
I didn't mean that literally.
Welcome home. You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is
Mr.
lethargic.
Worldwide.
We've let these phantom thieves
What?
run amok.
He looks like Pitbull. He's bald. He's got the sunglasses.
Oh,
and a
oh, you
goatee.
said Mr. I thought you like just had a stroke. Like I thought you just made a noise.
No, I said Mr. Worldwide.
No, I know that now, but I literally only processed that as like, hey. Like I thought you just like checked the fuck out for a second. I was like, Pap, are you okay?
Prominent figures. Our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social
See, I'm just leaks a pint of brain next to you, and my response is yeah.
Awesome.
answering to the interests
It's like that means like, how's it going, little guy? And they just say something insane with yeah.
duty as a politician.
It's like the same energy of like when you have to watch a little kid like 6 or under, and they could say anything like, "I have string in my pocket," to being like, "My dad traded me for a cigarette." You know, like kids are so out of pocket.
Yeah.
Same vibe.
This problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Yeah, for some reason Joker just doesn't remember this
What are
guy.
you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out. I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals.
Sojiro is literally the fucking, like the embodiment of that fucking one Vine or whatever that was like, what do you think about the socioeconomic state of the world? And the guy's like, cream soda.
Yeah.
However, that is ignorant of their true nature. It isn't about liking or disliking them. It's more about how he suggests the Phantom Thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs. I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations.
Then we've seen each other's nuts already, so it would help.
Oh.
No, it's really hard to fucking backpedal off of that.
Yeah. Do you have a hair tie by chance?
Maybe?
Wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer.
If not, it's fine.
Maybe in this drawer?
Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
I don't think so, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Alright, well, Akechi's coming.
Yay!
That's something. She's going about some real complicated stuff. She's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh?
Wow.
Thanks.
Rude. Thanks, Dad.
This is what to do next. There's a lecture in the afternoon the second day. There's an exam week, so I'll be able to get done in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor of the festival be at the festival as well? Maruki? Probably. Found this witness skills for myself. Yeah, because remember, he doesn't go to our schools. So he hasn't even seen Maruki, I don't think.
Yeah.
And we can all hang out. And we can gather and reminisce about when people liked us. No, the shogi lady again. Sure, fuck it. Shoujo stares in confusion, in confused awe as Akechi goes into excruciating details about your gay sex adventures. Just like horrific detail.
Remember that breakup I was talking about there, Pops? Well,
I'm on the rebound, boy.
I'm rebounding. I'm reballing, you could even say.
Wait, what the fuck did you just say? I'm reballing?
Yeah. Whoa, she smacked it.
Yeah, no, she basically just talks like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh villain while playing shogi.
Oh, so she fit in great with our Discord.
Oh yeah, no, she's got something wrong with her. It's an embarrassing habit I have. During a match, I tend to get very aggressive. It's if I assume the role of a queen of a kingdom. Yeah, that's why she's great. Find it a bit, well, my father had me do image training exercises when I was younger to help me learn the rules. I gradually began to view shogi boards as if it were my own kingdom. I had fun coming up with stories and strategies for my subjects, however, I've heard people make fun of me for it on the internet. People think I'm weird, I'm otaku, or I'm just crazy. I mean, I don't blame them. Certainly, I think I'm weird too.
Yes.
Positivity is a welcome relief. Maybe able to learn more from our matches than I thought.
I'm gonna sound really stupid. What the fuck does otaku mean in this instance?
Just like a turbo anime nerd. Just like a turbo fucking dweeb.
Oh.
So you're probably thinking... So in your mind, do you think... Is the question in your mind, how can a Japanese person be an otaku? Because the word you're thinking of is weeb. Because that was my first... Because I thought of that too for a second. Because I usually associate them as being like the same thing.
No, I thought otaku was for characters in anime.
No. Shogi? Evangelion 333? You cannot redo reference? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that's why she's great.
Our knowledge.
Until next
The
time.
single scene in 333 which Shogi is mentioned. Oh, lovely. Ow.
Holy fuck, are you good?
Yes, need to crack my bones!
Ayo.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plain clothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important.
Yes, so get back in the bag, cat.
School festival.
Look around at the exhibit.
Like, literally, this fucking bitch just comes to school with this cat in the bag.
Yep.
And people don't fucking care.
No,
and then it's just like, get back in the bag, you fucking, with your howling screamer.
Well, I mean, it probably helps that everyone's like pissed terrified of us, so I don't want to say anything.
Precisely the focus of the school festival.
It's a longer scene, it's a good scene, but still funny to go mental or something stupid like that. Everyone turns to stare at the screaming cat warming itself out of the bag.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at
They don't
that.
want Joker to use the elephant no
Let's be
more.
mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot
You'd
of
think at
fun.
some point we'll just start talking in
You did
code.
mention that you were looking
Yeah.
forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great
Fucking
change of pace from
goated.
all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then? Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Awesome.
Takoyaki?
Someone on this writing staff has a fucking kink, dude. Like, there's too much made shit in this fucking game. Like, someone's throwing this shit in, like, in heaps.
And listen, I can appreciate a good maid.
They're so real for it.
That's why Titan likes this game. Oh. It's not for the plot or the characters, it's for all the bitches and maid outfits.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Thanks, Cat.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
I really want to try takoyaki at some point.
May I take your order?
I do just like eating canned squid.
Yeah.
Squid is an underrated protein, I gotta say. Like, nobody talks about squid. And it's cheap, it's easy, you know, like, you don't get, like, fried calamari, you just get, like, straight up squid, and it's, like, so quick, and it's so, you can, like, just add sauce, and then it tastes like the sauce.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another
Apparently these guys are clean the fuck out.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Yuchi, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
Russian takoyaki.
Interesting.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
Let's be careful about what we talk about in public. Proceeds to talk about it in public.
To be fair, we went to the one spot that, like, does it look like there's a lot of people hanging out with us?
Still.
You know,
with the FBI involved, I would be very wary to talk about it at school, which I know they are at.
Yeah.
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens. I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know.
I don't think I've had squid a couple times, so I've never had octopus, but I imagine it tastes probably similar.
Squid and octopus are really good. Technically it's canned octopus. A lot of times it's in soybean oil or olive oil, but there was a brand that I liked in New Hampshire that was canned in like water and squid ink.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds fucking crazy, but it doesn't change the flavor at all.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so fucking cheap and it's very good.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like, going for the obvious one is manly.
Yeah, so it's a Russian roulette takoyaki.
Oh.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
I mean, Haru wants it. I don't want to take it from her.
Oh, you sure? Alright, then I'll just help myself to it. Not!
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Oh, you know what? I've kind of been waiting for these two characters to be on screen to do this bit. Persona 5, unused content. Akechi and Makoto are going to be brother and sister in an earlier part of the script. That's why they both have brown hair and red eyes.
That's wild.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with.
This was during a much earlier part of the script, I think. This probably was still going to be during that bit where you would have been living in, like, the same apartment building as them. So, like, I think it got dropped pretty quickly, but they just didn't really change their designs because they don't actually look that similar. But it is funny when you realize that, like, oh yeah, no, they both have brown hair and red eyes. That's kind of weird because even Sai doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means Sai was going to be a different character at some point or something, but...
Akechi was probably going to take Sai's role.
Maybe?
Just call this my performance fee.
But it's fine.
It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine.
Bro is literally trembling.
Fucking same.
Spicy stuff.
God, I remember, okay, I probably told the story on stream, but, like, I'm doing it anyway. In high school, I remember I was sitting at lunch. I was sitting at lunch.
A great story, chat.
I was sitting at lunch with Michael and a few of our other friends, and one of our one of our buddies brought in, like, hot sauce, like, insane shit. Like, I don't remember what it was, but, like, the point was that it was, like, this shit exists not for the flavor, but to kill a person, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know how dudes are, like, they're fucking...
It comes with a warning paper. I looked it up.
Yeah. And you know how dudes are, they're, like, fucking bullshitting each other, like, oh, have some, pussy, you know, whatever. And I was like, no, I'm good. I am all set. Michael takes some, I think we had egg rolls or something, dumps it on the entire egg roll, shoves the entire thing in his mouth, sits there for a second, and like, immediately goes, that was a bad idea, and just fucking full tilt sprints to the bathroom. Like, I have not seen that guy move that fucking fast in my life ever since.
Yeah.
Like, he was...
Didn't he puke because it was so spicy?
Oh, yeah, I think he said he fucking, like, hacked that shit back up. Like, it was bad, apparently.
We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
That's no good.
So,
fascinating.
I guess we got through all of it okay? Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
I've got a lot of mental fatigue too, buddy. It's
Seriously?
okay.
Wow.
I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Something fruity, I'm sure.
Oh?
Pixel? Yusuke's missing. Oh, where do you wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. You still checking out the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Sure, he'll be fine, as Yusuke talking about. Let's go home.
I want to know if he still has the lobsters as pets.
Oh, absolutely. Excuse me, you're Dr. Takuto Maruki, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I.
My name is Yusuke Hitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and Anon first spoke with you, I've grown quite intrigued. I wish to speak with you as well. Oh, Sakamoto and Takamaki?
Quite.
I'm flattered you've taken interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into the endless abyss. Whoa, hold on. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize, I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? It's not really allowed. How about this? Why don't you try my counseling yourself instead? Me? Yeah, you seem like a guy who could use a fucking therapist. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Nobody puts on just bottom eyeliner unless they need a therapist.
Oh, fucking A. I'm not sure you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see. So your Madarame is... It's in the past. I'm curious. Never imagined counseling to be like this.
Well,
What do you think counseling is? When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. The method of self-reflection that relies on speaking to another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. It's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform working on my art. I mean, that's the thing, right? That's why, like, that's why this shit works, because it's really easy to get caught in your own head, you know? Like, it's astounding how much easier it is to work out your problem. Not even, like, asking another person for advice, but just saying it to someone else out loud and feeling it in your head, like, working it through in your own head. You know, like, programmers do that. That's the rubber duck method, you know? Like, it is insane how much better you can make your own life by just yammering about it to somebody, you know?
Yeah, that's part of it, but another part is just giving a safe place for, like, catharsis. So, like, you know, if you need to cry, if you need to vent, if you need to be angry, if you... It is another form of just getting it out, but being able to be a safe space and have someone to lean on and be supporting you in such a vulnerable state.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, that's the weird thing, too, right? Because, like, you know, ideally, your therapist would be a complete fucking stranger, right?
They have to be.
Yeah.
You can't work with someone, you know.
Right. Well, I mean, just because you're not supposed to doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
The legend of Lost Inari has come to an end.
Yeah, so
I'm assuming that's a Zelda reference.
I don't think so, but... Yeah, blah, blah, blah. No,
But sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. It's just, it's weird to think about, right? Because it's like... It sounds like one of those things where it's like... I wouldn't be able to open up to a fucking therapist. I don't know this weirdo, you know?
You know, it takes time before you get to effective therapist levels for most people. So it's like you have to come in, talk about yourself, then you usually just have small talk until they lead into something in a couple of sessions and start to feel more comfortable.
Yeah, you gotta
But it depends on the person and the personality too. It's
gotta
like
work through it.
I've been to therapy on and off several times in my life, so I usually give the entire history and life story, and then they just jump off those points.
Yeah.
Because I don't really need to feel the need to be warmed up, especially because I know HIPAA laws, and it's like that's what they're there for.
And it's like that's the thing, right? It's the same. It's like you get them talking, and then it's like I just said. It's like when you're yammering to someone else, it becomes a lot easier to work through it, you know?
Yeah, and I'm also I'm like, hey, by the way, chat, my parents suck, and like I just talk about it on the internet, you know? I think it's important to be, in a way, I think it's important to be open about shit like that and like trauma and tough shit that people can go through. And I know that sounds weird coming from like a Twitch creator.
Yeah.
But like,
he talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous. Yet
just being able to just talking about it, I feel like can help other people too. I never do it as a way to be like attention or whatever, you know. And I'm sorry if it ever came across that way, but being able to talk about it and just being open about that kind of shit, I think is important in mental health and just in general. It's like people should just be able to talk about the good and bad and not feel like they have to lie that everything is good all the time.
Yeah.
Because that's not a healthy mindset to be in. You know, positivity is very good. And being, like, hopeful and all that shit is very good, but it's also really good to acknowledge, like, negative feelings as well. Sorry, I know this kind of... Every time Maruki comes up, it's a weird psych tangent.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in.
But you can kind of see... Sorry, I'm jumping back like 3 topics. When they're actually both next to each other, you can kind of see that they do look a little similar.
They do, yeah.
Won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Misako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they
Don't look
changed
fucking too sus, Makoto.
including a
That's what I'm saying.
Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
You know of.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Yuji, calm the fuck down.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth,
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
the truth? What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are...
That's convenient.
I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but
Okay, you know, another fun fact, actually, because I don't know when this scene's ever going to come up. The other side of his phone is textured. Like, it's not just like a, you know, like the more of the model is still there. Because at some point we do see, like, his phone. You can make out the icons vaguely on his phone. Akechi's a Redditor. Which explains so much about this weirdo.
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
This is gonna be
Did
bad.
you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Uh-oh.
What do you want to talk about?
Yes, remember when you fell asleep and I said you missed something important?
Ah.
That's gotta be shopped.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes? As I just said, I know everything. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it?
Alright, guys, there's 8 of us and 1 of him. Jump him.
I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Dude, it's the nav.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional.
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
Well.
This is a trick. It's not us.
No matter what you say, my belief won't change. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case, but to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone.
Okay.
I
Haru,
believe that
goddammit.
as well.
How can you be so sure?
You didn't know one thing, Kechi. Monkeys can have personas and and then the entire boat crashes into
Because
this.
I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify
Morgana,
his face.
wasn't it?
He had a mask
Fucking
on.
leave Morgana alone.
Just kidding.
Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat.
Be a party member?
Did that cat just fucking talk?
I swear it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
He's gonna be recording this and then we're gonna be fucked.
Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck is he gonna do? He just awakened his persona. We could probably take him in a fight.
If he's being honest.
Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
Lots of rich people kill their parents. You can't be too surprised.
Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
Light Yagami would never
you to
lie.
cooperate with
No,
me on
never.
investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion.
Yeah, so they don't care if they get the right people.
Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Well, our other option is to get sent to the buttfuck hotel for the rest of our lives. So...
Yeah.
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this.
I can tell you, none of you fuckers, besides maybe Haru, are making it anywhere in fucking prison. So...
Well...
What? Why Haru?
Because Haru's ready to kill a person.
That's fair.
Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons. We should be getting back. About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business.
She's also rich, so she would get the nice prison. Yeah, you know, you're so right.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Probably get a bump down to like a house arrest charge.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
So that went
Bad.
Bad. Could have gone worse.
Yeah.
And then the rapture happened or something.
Sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro.
Yeah, so that could have gone better. Could have gone worse. But I mean, we have backup. That's something.
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Do we, though? Like, what other option do we have?
I'm assuming we're gonna come to a point in the game where we say no and then the game ends, or we say yes and then it continues.
Furthermore, new information has come to light about
Yeah.
the suspect.
Not quite.
Sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume.
So that's not good. He found that.
If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well.
Yeah, that's bad.
I knew it. She's. Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party? Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
And we've been roped into more Kasumi shenanigans.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition, the Student Sharing Special!
The fucking what?
But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down.
Awesome.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
Oh god. Let's bust a move.
This is the part of the game which nobody gives a shit about anything that's happening anymore. Yeah, this is the mood whiplash part that Persona's so fucking good at.
She really is just jiggling. Alright, there we go.
Warming up.
Yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah!
Very impressive, Senpai.
We got that dancing spin-off for a reason.
Yeah. Let's switch up the music. It's like organs and like Gregorian chanting.
Ew.
That's not.
Ew.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Just dumps a gallon of pig's blood on us.
Okay, Carrie.
I love referencing movies I haven't seen. shitty Pikachu. He's like if Pikachu ever shut the fuck up.
Are we finally gonna see her do gymnastics?
It's a rapidly oscillating frequency tone that makes everyone in the room have the death squirts. Laugh at the death squirts a couple times in my day.
Jameson.
Yeah, baby.
Stop smiling like that and don't call me baby after that.
That's crazy.
This is weird music to do this dancing to.
Sit on toiler, shotgun blast, stomach no hurt. Look at her now.
That was so exhausting, but what a
Go,
blast.
white girl, go!
God forbid a white girl catches a vibe.
Go, white girl, go! Oh my god.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets
Damn,
too
she's
late.
Japanese. Yeah, actually.
Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Actually.
Thank you. I'll be all right though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon.
Alright, so that was weird and about literally nothing.
Awesome.
Who the fuck's texting me now? Puzzle part about the games to go together, trying to think about
What?
how blah, 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 blah. Sure. Aha. Well, I mean, I think we only have one fucking option now, don't we?
Why do we have the option to go with Haru?
I think she's like your option if like you don't have someone romance by now.
Oh.
I think it's like I think she's sort of like the default. Like remember when we were in Hawaii, it was like we could hang out with Ryuji.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like I think we've only got one fucking option.
Kawakami. More like Kawamami.
Thank you, sweetheart. You've made the most default joke this fandom has.
Oh!
Or race during a festival party. But yeah, they always make sure you have something. Which is weird because you'd almost think they'd just give you the option to skip the fucking cutscene or something, but well.
Continue to give it their all. That's today's youth.
You see, so I actually have never seen this cutscene, so here we go.
Word. You're quite dignified?
What? Anyway, about
I thought that was a compliment. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Want to go someplace where we can be alone? There's something I want to talk to you
Yo!
Seems there's a slight change by here with
about. Enjoy the post-festival party. Just stop by the Students' Association room when you're done.
All I heard was ass room. Let's go.
Hey, yo.
Unfortunately, that's me. I'll pass.
I have a headache. Do you have any ibuprofen?
You have any ibuprofen? I got a headache. Fucking run! Nope, we're leaving.
That was quick. You know how Akechi-kun was talking about the true identity of the Phantom Thieves? Well, let me know if you're in any trouble, okay? I'll be there to help you.
It's reassuring.
Well, all I can really do is listen to your problems. No matter what's going on around you, I'll always be on your side.
Phantom Thieves hardly know him.
I know I always end up depending on you because you're so reliable.
Most have to grown up and say, I see.
But depend on me sometimes, alright?
What are these options? Jesus.
Give me a handy right now, lady.
Depend on me, so I'm dependent, alright.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need depends by the time I'm done with you.
What?
I don't know. Massage!
Yeah.
Don't be a pussy!
What? Is that the don't be a pussy option, really?
Yes!
Ooh, I'm depending.
No, we're at school, remember? It's not exactly a substitute.
Are you giving me drugs?
Takoyaki!
Sadeo what?
Hey, she gave, you know she loves you when she gives you her takoyaki.
Looks delicious. How he gives you a blunt? It's not exactly a substitute, but here, and she like reaches behind the couch and pulls out a bong the size of her leg.
Honestly, goated. I could see her being a weed smoker. Like, I could see her like, God, I hate kids.
I
hate being a maid.
Is there any part?
Fat rip.
Is there any part of Japan where weed is legal? Is that a thing?
I'm pretty okay with it, as long as we're not at school.
Yo! Yeah! We could get a maid handy. Awesome.
You need to stop saying that.
Why? What's wrong with that?
It's so much.
What do you mean?
Happy Halloween!
Happy HandyWeen.
Welcome home.
Hi, Futaba.
You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up.
I'm a fucking comedian. That was my magnum opus, I think.
Holds out a bag of the filthiest, most laced street crack available behind whatever Japanese Denny's is called. Oh, hey, more mood whiplash, yeah.
Wouldn't that be 7-Eleven for them?
No, because their 7-Elevens are nice.
Yeah, I know.
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts.
You need to calm your brain. I need to calm me to calm mine.
We're in deep trouble
My
unless we can do something soon.
Calm your what?
But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect.
Holy shit, Salem. They killed Kamoshida for this.
Denny's is a restaurant, not a gas station? Yeah, but 7-Eleven in Japan is also kind of like...
No, I think
to-go restaurant.
No, I think what Salem's more getting at is like the sketchy, you know, the sketchy establishment that, you know, you would buy drugs behind.
You deserve the bullying that's happening in VC later.
Less what the place is actually supposed to be for.
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
Dude, it's gonna be so bad in VC. It's gonna be really funny.
Yeah. Yes, Japan Denny's.
I'm being a little too honest with some of those characters.
We know.
Failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too
Oh,
much to
he's
handle.
gaslighting.
Someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh,
great.
One more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Ominous.
We're home.
Yeah, now this is happening.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this? Is it something to get
fan
flustered
stuff.
over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing.
Yeah, that's the problem. She hesitated.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
And she's having a panic attack. Great.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously?
Poor Futaba. I feel so bad for her.
Yeah, no, things went from 0 to 100 for her real quick.
There's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well.
Uh-oh.
Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet.
You know what people call them?
Yeah, we don't even really have the option to lie to him.
Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart?
And Futaba just threw us under the bus at Mach 1.
He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I am a Phantom Thief.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro!
We're gonna give him a heart attack.
Basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy, but what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
Jesus Christ, Beans, are you alive?
Lectured, even yelled at you kids.
Gee, he's snoring like he fucking pays rent.
He snores like he's worked 29 years at a construction job.
God, real pathetic, aren't I?
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
That's convenient.
Who would believe such a story?
I mean, he's also correct.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would believe that?
To explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Fair enough.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
She's so real for that, honestly. Yeah. After a panic attack, it's exhausted. Or you just become exhausted, rather.
So he knows now. And, it seems very likely that whoever's framing us has it in with the government.
No matter what.
My tummy hurts, and I'm mad at the government.
Yeah! My motto!
I'll just add this.
I'm gonna apologize for a second, boys. I need to get up for 1 second.
What are you doing?
I need to piss.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Woe of hydration be upon my husband. Woe of hydration be upon ye. It's fucking crazy. I'm honestly a little surprised Sojiro didn't report us. I feel like he would have been a person to just report that. What a fucking G, am I right? What a bro. Although we're at a weird point of plot as well, where it's kind of weird because it's like, okay, everybody's just figuring out where the Phantom Thieves, so it's like, it's only gonna be a matter of time, obviously, especially with the flash forward, that Sai is like interviewing us and shit, so. I don't know, it's just, ow. Sorry, I yawned and my gallbladder stitch fucking twitched. That was awful. Yeah. It's just weird how everyone's finding out and how many people are fucking cool with that fact. Pookie is back.
To be fair, that was mostly, we just sort of flat out admitted it to, you know, try to save Futaba's ass. Speaking of, hi Futaba.
Sorry. I'm surprised Sojiro didn't fucking care.
I mean, we helped Futaba.
Hey, wait!
I think it helps that we, you know, helped out Futaba more than anything.
Yeah. And also, you know, his not wife, weird death.
Yeah. He knows. Sojiro knows something's up, but he also knows that it's not his fucking fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That concludes the speech given by Representative
I love watching
Masayoshi
videos from my
Beanie,
cat.
he just poked you.
Did he? Hi. Hey, bud. I like the idea that Morgana just hangs out with Sojiro when we're not awake.
Yeah.
Kumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture
Oh my god.
of the Phantom
Beans.
Beanie.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh my god.
My own son just used me as a bridge. Shake that fat orange fuck right now. For me, you got it. Shake him.
I'll shake him. Hold on. I'll pick him up and...
Oh, he hates that.
Those who
He's burned. No,
Or
he
he
doesn't.
loves it. Beans, grow a spine. Don't let them do that to you.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary
No, we have a
the
bounty on
situation
our
has
head.
become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it. I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen? I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Don't worry.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I wish he was my dad in
I feel
real
bad
life.
about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible.
Isn't that
too.
right, Beans?
I think you also just wish you lived above a coffee shop.
Did you see that reward?
I just wish I had a dad.
Perhaps we put too much pressure on
I can offer you coffee.
With this,
What
the
about
I'll
that
take
guy?
it.
thieves have become public enemy number one. Exactly.
I wish my dad loved me.
Fucking same.
That will be when their curtain falls.
But at the same time,
My dad's dying.
at the same time, it's our dad's fucking losses. I wish my dad was alive.
Hi, Dusk.
Hi, Dust.
How
Listen,
was
we
work?
can use your dad as Nesquik. It's fine.
How was work?
It's organic. I'm referencing that joke a long time ago about yeah.
My friend to drink his dad.
I just don't want that to seem absolutely insane for people who are not in the loop.
Early? My sleep was good, though. Ah, nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
Isn't 30 million yen only like $30,000?
No, I think that's like $3 million.
They're finally being treated
Is
as
it?
actual criminals.
I'm positive now.
Remember all of those what ifs I mentioned?
I feel like if they think we're like weird psycho terrorists that fuck with people's brains, it's still like, I think we'd still be worth more than 3 million.
How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous.
Bounce the baby.
On top of that,
So I do got to admit,
to target Okumura.
how much was it? 30 million yen, they said?
Yeah.
So something I got to admit, and this is something that does come up admittedly like weirdly often in RPG plots, I really usually hate the trope of like, oh, you like secretly you were doing what the bad guys wanted the whole time. Ooh, because it kind of, I feel like it kind of ruins like how I feel about the plot. You know what I mean?
I think it really depends on context, because some of it can be executed really well and you're like, oh fuck, and it's like this realization.
Right.
And then others are like, oh.
Well, I was gonna say, I like it here because, like, they show you, the player, way ahead of time. Like, yeah, shit is sus, and it's super obvious. You know, they actually give you a bit of dramatic irony instead of just randomly, like, 3/4 of the way through the game having fucking Lysanderoth show up and be like, yeah, no, I wanted you to do all that shit, by the way. Lol, you suck.
Considering what
$206,923.50 USD with today's exchange rate.
Yeah, see, like, that's not a lot.
Never mind. I'm horrific at math and exchange rates.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even
To be fair, that kind of reward money is not taxed. That's straight up. It's like if you win $1 million with the lottery after taxes, it's about the same.
Right, it's like you technically get like 2/3 of it or something.
Yep.
Perhaps they intend to place all blame of
I think it's about half now.
psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck!
Ryuji, taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
They baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Yeah, but no, normally I really hate that fucking trope of, like, the bad guys being, like, secretly like, oh, this was, like, literally the only reason any of this happens because you fell for my plan. Like, only because it only ever seems to come out of fucking nowhere.
Yes.
And the back, like, you're just like, haha, that was me, lol. Because then I'm like, wow, I literally never want to replay this game again because I know this plot is for literally no reason, you know?
I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults.
But with this, like, the dramatic irony helps because then it becomes like, okay, how are these guys gonna figure that out, you know?
Ow, beans. He's making biscuits, but they're sharp. Ugh, I'm starting to get tired. But I want to be able to VC tonight, damn it.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too, but still...
To me, it also depends if you knew the villain beforehand. Like, if Lysanderoth had been antagonistic for us already, it's one thing, but if I learned about him when I opened the portal to hell like a moron, it's going to be a lot more frustrating. Yeah.
Of course I want to do something about this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables.
You fool, it's the Yakuza.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything.
Here, use the photo. Oh, we're fucked, dude.
Ow, beans, for fuck's sake.
Put him down. Dump him on the floor.
He's so cute and snuggly.
I take back what I just said. I
I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
I have to hold him like a baby with his little paws under my arm.
No, we're fine. We have multiple in the party. Can't hurt any of them. Yeah, but it can still hurt us, and if we die, then we lose the whole game.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty. It all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I know how you feel.
Yeah.
You too?
For once, no, I get it.
It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida.
Go on, day of beanies, roll back through food box. Use a redirection ability. He'll kill himself out of shame or something.
It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our
He looked
targets.
offended.
You offended, I gave you kisses.
But I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
Mr. Mikachi wants to gather LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Oh boy.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Scrungles.
What?
Scrungly boy.
Sorry, I'm thinking of like a spot to stop. I know we said we wanted to fucking no, let's make a few of these, fuck it.
Yeah.
I know we said we wanted to monkey mode it a little bit. It shouldn't be too much longer, I don't think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I bet you he's gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna go into size prison, castle, fucking palace. God damn it.
He was gonna say nope, still not right.
He's be like, hey, you should go into her fucking mind space and fucking Mr. Worldwide. Anyway, we should go in there and try and change her heart or something.
Not a big fan of the government.
We don't have to go
Me neither.
with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister.
Hamburger.
Let go of his head.
He's fine. I'm just lightly holding his head like a hamburger. He loves it.
His ears are pretty far back. I don't.
He loves
Since
it.
the other
He's
politician
fine.
seems so unreliable.
He just likes to be touched by yours truly.
Same beans.
Wow.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around.
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for
Wow,
information
they're
in
like,
addition
no
to the
coffee.
arrest
Talk to
warrant.
us right now.
Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit
Isn't it gonna be
are underway.
suspicious he keeps coming to talk to us?
No, he comes to this restaurant anyway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san.
Fucking knew it.
I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more
Weird, there's
trusted
no
than
way
I
you
thought.
trusted cops before.
Their priority is settling the situation.
Beans, you're
They don't care
killing
who
me,
the
buddy.
supposed culprit is.
No.
They're completely rotten. My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Ryuji, all cops are bastards, buddy.
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
Alright.
So that's why.
The truth will be covered up.
To be
And
fair, I
an
was
innocent
annoying him.
civilian's life will be. I can't allow such a thing to happen.
He didn't bite me or nothing. He just squawked at me and left.
It'd be like that.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
I hate to say it, but Akechi has a point.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
Alright, bro has issues.
You know,
Don't we all?
Doesn't he remind you of us? Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
Fuck it.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out.
Yeah, because at this point, once we get this settled, cutting our losses and dipping sounds kind of nice.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too
Being kinda
selfish a
busy.
reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it
Is
too.
Akechi a party member?
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
Your silence
I see.
is interesting.
It's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just,
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I joined because of those sick-ass outfits, but then I learned they only exist where I can't really show them off, so I kind of been riding along until then.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
I joined for the free trench coat.
Palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although...
Yeah, why would he?
his attitude did change suddenly around that.
Hey, remember the framing device?
Akechi-kun kept quiet about
Have you
most
forgotten?
important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation? That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
Beans, why are you yelling?
Perhaps.
Well, this frame device is the anime if it works better there. Maybe? I have no idea. This isn't a bad framing device. I feel like they just cut back to it too often because, like I said already, this game has this issue of reiterating shit we already know. Like, through, like, the little group text thing or just characters saying redundant shit. Which makes sense because this is a long-ass fucking game, so, like, they want to make sure that you are always in the loop of what's going on if you don't play this for a while, you know? But...
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded.
I know you're gonna come back to Infernal because the game can have near 5 hours within this bitch showing up. I guess you know what it is? I think it's the fact that they also cut to it when you start like a new social link, and it's like, why?
Someone set up only to bear responsibility later.
I feel like if that wasn't there, and then it was like a case of it just popping back up after, you know, you're immersed and you're like, oh right, shit, this is happening. It would kind of be a little more effective, you know, like reminding you, like, yeah, no, like we are, like something bad's gonna happen, and we're still not there yet.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Get away. Okay. Well, hi for Java.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
Get out of here.
What's he doing?
He's eating the ranch.
He's eating the ranch?
Yes.
So I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
What?
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
That's impressive.
Don't fall for it.
I just love, like, Morgana, like, don't encourage her.
I may be overthinking it.
Nobody should say things like that. That's not a gender problem.
Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
You're a fucking weirdo problem, yeah. Also, how would you get that information? Like,
I don't know.
That's coming from me. courthouse. Yeah, that place never been there though. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. A diet building is near there too. Couldn't catch it, or Dennis haven't discovered yet. So we're gonna meet him at the courthouse. My guess would be to somehow find her shopping habit or some shit. Don't know why you'd focus on that with that though. I think Futaba just likes saying upsetting things.
You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
Maybe she just has an OnlyFans she's subscribed to.
But I figured out her course of action.
Just like Dusk.
On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Alright, we have our end date, which means it's almost actually RPG time, boys.
So that means this game is probably gonna end. Because it's like, they said November, and then it's usually 3 months after. So December, January, February. That's my guess. And February.
We should probably get going soon. After all,
Beans!
people like us standing around here is quite unnatural.
Beans!
No.
Beans! Beans!
What about my smartphone?
Bean!
Oh, watch
Bean.
it. And she nabbed his fucking phone. Futaba, just delete the evidence.
You're so lucky.
Well, tonight it's very funny.
I'm so sorry.
Weird.
Until recently, Futaba
I don't know if y'all can hear him purring and yelling, but...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just...
And she being autistic. Yeah, but I love that about her.
Again, it is unfortunate that Futaba is such a good character because, damn, you can't save that in some circles of this fan base. Yes to both screaming and rumbling, of course.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Beanie.
Well then, I hope we get along.
I wonder how, like, if I totaled all of our footage and did, like, percentages, I wonder, like, what percentage of our audio is just Beans.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheap.
You can't say she's autistic? No, not that part.
She's praising you, I believe.
Everyone knows that.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto's sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
Why are you looking at me?
Huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
I don't like that.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but...
Anyway, screaming rumblings with the doctor's note said about my last bowel movement.
That's crazy.
Oh, Lottie.
No! Let that joke die!
Never! You're still giggling.
No, I'm not!
I hear it.
No! It must be a casino.
Salem, are you a fan of Balatro?
Are you fucking serious right now?
Well, it's time we head in then.
Oh my Lanta.
See, when chat stops going with it, I'll stop.
That's not good.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
Ah, yes, a low profile with the cat with the bulbous head.
That's it, huh? What's going on here? We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
Courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal city.
Again, you know, mostly places thieves would be robbing.
Yeah.
The police station, yeah. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though. Whenever arrests are made for her cases, I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Codename? Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Fuck, he's right.
Damn.
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one. Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into
Can I
the
help you,
courthouse.
sir?
Beans, you have a lot to say for someone who's in kicking distance.
Alright.
Respectfully and lovingly, Beans.
Boys, we are at the casino.
Damn, I'm not even gonna be able to see what he looks like.
That's not true. Let's,
He is a party member.
Yes, he is. Let's go gambling! Let's see. We can drop... Let me drop Makoto for right now, I suppose. Alright. So do we want to run in for a second?
I want to see what he looks like, yeah.
Focus.
Wait!
Oh, sorry. My bad. It's over here. Sneak in the side. And then the game died. Alright, up we go.
Okay.
There's also something else in here I want you to see.
So,
Oh my god, he looks
this
so
means we're acknowledged
stupid!
as a threat, correct?
He did say just the opposite.
Stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Well, I think your mask is more apt
crow
for
prince?
piercing rather than
A crow prince. That is your version of justice.
That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
He thinks that Tengu is justice? Maybe
Oh,
that's the
right.
joke?
Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes.
He also looks like he's meant to be leading a marching band. I think the whole thing is just to catch he's a fucking dweeb.
Ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what
I love Ryuji just quietly returning to position, being like, oh damn it, he's smart.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
More or less.
This is a first for me. I'm
Wait a
somewhat
minute, in the
nervous.
beginning of the game we were in a casino, weren't we?
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
Oh, I'm getting it!
Yeah, no, we're finally catching up 75 hours later.
Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
And
So
like that, I don't get to
calling card wasn't
explain
merely
shit.
for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop?
I love that everyone just thinks we're being dramatic cunts with the calling cards.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
All right.
God, he looks so dumb.
Well, good news, Salem. we can change that.
Hell yeah. So I'm assuming a permanent party member if he's got outfits.
He's got a lot of outfits. We have the summer uniform.
Alright.
Yep. Not helping the light Yagami comparisons here. Unless shit, if you plan on stealing something, you know we don't fucking tell them that. I know that, but it's like, it's funny to me that like no one seems to think it's a necessary step at all. So yeah.
I like that one.
I guess default outfit. Get a little sweater vest. Get ahead of myself here. Tracksuit. It's red.
Weird.
Woohoo. I don't really know why they even bothered making that one an outfit, I gotta be honest. Got the C's outfit.
That one looks actually pretty good on him.
Yeah, that works. The Yasogami High outfit.
Word.
Yep. Can I see whose glasses those are?
Reezy.
No. Definitely not. Fuck. You stupid cunt, get back here. No, stop moving, you dumb twink. I'm pretty sure that's Yosuke. Is it? Maybe? Yeah, probably. That would make sense, I suppose. St. Hermlin.
There's a lot of party members in this one.
There sure are. Wrong button.
Now, is this Royal exclusive, or is this
No.
actually in the game?
No, this is not. You got this one.
Oh my god, he looks so stupid. He looks like he works in Wonka.
Why are you blue? We have a boss's suit. Catherine.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, Ketchu's in the original. I think his social link worked a little different, but we can get into that later. Hazama's uniform.
He looks like out of Spy Kids.
Yeah. The butler suit.
Awesome.
Like, yeah, that's certainly a butler suit. Christmas. God, that's rough shit, buddy, honestly. The dance wear.
What?
You are not.
The fuck?
God, he's got like the torn up white jeans and everything.
Oh my god, he looks like 2010's fucking dance.
And then Crime originally made it possible to get 10 on first playthrough. Diddy Kong can ask Skimpy Reindeer Tressakechi. We got the Shadow Ops uniform, of course.
Awesome.
Which, you know,
fits.
Works enough. The samurai outfit.
Hell yeah. He just looks like he's out of Brotherhood Full Metal.
So we got the other dancing outfit. I kind of fuck with it, I'm not gonna lie.
What? I fuck with it, but like...
A decent amount of it is irony. We have the Ultramarine outfit. This my goblet's blue.
Why are you blue?
Why are you blue? The Featherman suit. The Monica head. And suit.
What is...
And finally,
Ow. Do I want to come from again?
that's just an SMT thing.
Oh, okay.
And finally, the new cinema outfit. Get it? Because he joined late? Yeah. So, Salem, what do you think? Because you're not really into his default outfit. Do you want to change it to one of these?
No, let's just leave it.
Yeah, you want to be looking at this? Alright, if you fucking insist. Big ass nose. He got the fucking sniffer.
He's out here competing with Igor.
Yeah,
They're having a nose measuring contest.
Ugh, I can smell it.
I thought we were ending it.
In a minute. Because we haven't seen his persona yet.
Oh, that's true, actually.
And there's something else I want you to see in this dungeon if we can, because I think this will happen early.
Indeed.
They rubbing tips together. Let the joust begin.
Y'all need
No, we can't get through that great.
to just take a breath of fresh air for a second.
Touch grass!
No, that's just Titan exclusively. Cause I gotta bully him. It's my enrichment.
Let's see. Are there any?
You gotta hop to the top. Something.
That's definitely not the.
Start again.
You have 100% made that joke already.
Yep, and that's fucking High School Musical, by the way.
You're one to talk, Salem. He's right. Get over here. We can get more stuff. Aha, there it is. I knew I was looking for another vent. I just need to figure out where it was.
Among Us!
God damn it.
I can feel it.
I can't jump
You
over
need
there
to
for
go
some
to
reason.
the center disc. You gotta... Nope. Turn. No. Other way. Keep going. No. You are going... Follow the exclamation marks. Turn them on. Go. Okay, you keep spinning the camera.
You can't say
This
other
way.
way every
This
time I
way.
move in
That
any
way.
direction.
That way. Yeah, because I keep trying to describe it and then you move. This... Right there. Right there. And jump across. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I was getting to that.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I was getting to it, but you kept shouting other way every time I moved in any direction.
You literally...
Welcome.
I'm not going in circles. I'm trying to describe to Jameson how the fuck to get there because he was gonna go the wrong way.
You're after the treasure.
Hey, yo!
Come on down. And
Shadow
I'll
say.
Sigh.
Sigh. Fuck.
We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square.
She's like Lady Divatress, but like hotter. Jesus.
She says, there is no point in hiding any longer.
Yeah, no, I specifically wanted you to see Shadow sigh.
I've been waiting for this.
you've come.
Oh, she's goth!
The treasure
Holy
is located on
fuck!
the manager's floor.
Yeah!
Why are you telling us this?
It's
Lady
as I said
Divatress,
before.
but actually hot.
I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible.
You
First,
just-
I ask that
Whatever you want,
come to
ladies.
my
Fair by me.
location.
Alright?
We will continue this there.
I'm barking right now at my enclosure. So I have a theory that the Nijimas are secret gods. Secret?
Remember, this is her Shadow. I mean, I think the chance of murder is lesser here. Maybe.
Come, Joker. Let us pursue her.
So do you think that? So you think the real Psy has that fucking tramp stamp, or like?
Let's get after her, Joker.
You're like, God, I hope.
It's somewhere.
I'll remind you. They cut her. They cut the idea of her being a romance option.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The romancing Psy is not possible.
Fucking that's the real thievery crime right there. Are you fucking serious? Holy shit.
Perhaps it bears relation
She was
to
hot
players
in her
of all
business
sorts.
outfit, but like that outfit with her goth getup. Ooh.
Casinos typically have a membership
drink
system
water.
called a
Oh my
players
God.
club. Some locations even have areas
Seriously, I'll make a
for
deal with you.
individuals
She needs to see all her
similar.
tattoos.
Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
Let's see if she has any risque piercings or something.
I would agree with you, but
I love women.
I know,
Shadow.
He's gonna beat us to death with a bottle.
as I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
Okay, it's fight time.
Oh, it's the fucking penis demon again. What the hell?
It's gonna demo man us to death.
Even such lofty hopes as those.
It's nothing like Mora. Yeah, we haven't seen the penis demon yet.
That looks so stupid. Not a fan.
Well then, let us begin.
Why
Don't
is he
worry.
so
You can leave this one
meaty?
to me.
Me bottle scrumpy.
Take them down, Robin Hood.
I mean, okay, the Robin Hood thing is kind of cool, but like, god fucking damn it.
So, Akechi has a fucking laser gun
Awesome.
and a lightsaber. Oh yeah, so we can also swap our party members mid-fight now. as we established before. I'm gonna intentionally, you know, just do this in a way where Akechi can show off what he does. So, like you said before, his persona is Robin Hood. You remember?
Oh.
You remember Naoto? This is Naoto.
All right, word.
We have light skills, we have dark skills, and
So we don't want him to leave the party, pretty much.
pretty much. Megadola now.
I really don't like the Robin Hood design of the persona, but I love the idea of Robin Hood as his persona.
Yeah.
And I honestly wish his outfit, instead of like the white and red, I wish it was black and red.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be very cool, but I get the whole thing with the white.
You get the, yeah, like that's exactly what they're going for, is like you would expect that. Yeah, so he's got the idea. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to hop on that at our leisure, as we always do. So now we can wrap up, because now we'll actually have time to do the entire dungeon, because, you know, I didn't want to...
I think you're just an edgelord. Says Titan the fucking Dragon King. You've shown me your trench coat collection. Let's do it. Like...
Fat fucking oof, honestly.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, now,
But
boys.
yeah, I am an edgelord.
Now, boys, it's time to wrap up, because now, next
Big
stream...
Stretch. Anyway.
Because now, next stream, we can get some shit done.
Word.
Thank you, everybody, for coming by and chilling with us. Thank you again to Josh for the resub.
It takes one to know one.
All y'all, have yourselves a great rest of your night. We'll see you... I don't know when next stream's going to be. Sometime next week, of course. Until then...
Or maybe tomorrow. Who knows?
Maybe. Until then, have yourselves a great night. Keep yourselves hydrated. Eat something good.
I'm going to go look at Goth's Eye.
All right. Catch you later.
I'm just kidding. I'm going MVC.
Catch you later, everybody.